Today I want to talk about the injury to Gerald McCoy, how that affects the Dallas Cowboys defense, and what Michael Irvin did was say CeeDee Lamb reminds him of Kevin Durant, and all that's coming up after the bumper.
Don't be cornering me. Hold up. Time. You gotta help me with that corner shit.
What's up, kinfolk? It's RJ Young. I am not on Step Milk. Consider hitting the like and subscribe button because I upload a video every single day. It's always college football related, sports related. We have a good time. I want to talk about Gerald McCoy and the injury he suffered, how that affects Dallas Cowboys defense, and a bit about CeeDee Lamb. But first, I want to acknowledge all of you that bought the 50K stickers. They are in the mail. They should get there later this week if they haven't already. The last of them are gone. I appreciate everybody who wanted to participate in that. And let me know if you get one and, add me on Twitter or whatever to show the sticker off. I'll retweet it. Also, those of you that joined the live show earlier on Monday, I appreciate that. I'm going to try to make that a regular thing 3 days a week. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday is what I'm thinking about, but the next one for sure is going to be Wednesday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'd appreciate it if you would join us because we had a little bit of fun and we get to talk about stuff, not just college football, but we talked a little bit about Major League Baseball, talked a little bit about Lovecraft Country. It was a good time. Now, Gerald McCoy suffered a ruptured quad in practice on Monday, and that's devastating for the Dallas Cowboys, who were expecting him to be the linchpin in their defensive front this year. A six-time Pro Bowler signed a 3-year, $18 million contract and was going to be a leader on that defense. But that's not the end of it for the Dallas Cowboys, right? You have Everson Griffin, who you expect to get lots of snaps there. You got Tyrone Crawford, also expecting to get a lot of snaps there. You hope Alden Smith and Randy Gregory can provide something, though I think that that's more of a pipe dream. Still, Bradley Anae is there, and people keep forgetting that they got him and stole him late. But for Oklahoma fans, this also leaves room for Neville Gallimore to show out. Neville Gallimore has an opportunity here to start right away at the same spot that Gerald McCoy was in, and that's an exceedingly good look. That said, Jerry Jones had this to say about the loss of one Gerald McCoy to his defensive front. It's disappointing. We're first and foremost disappointed for Gerald. He was fired up about being here. But also, it's disappointing for us. He was one of our major acquisitions during the offseason in free agency. Having said that, this will give 2019 second-round pick Tristan Hill and 2020 third-round pick Neville Gallimore an opportunity to really step up now and come through for us. And Jerry Jones has shown time and again that he rewards those who come through for him. And I think that Tristan Hill has been a little bit of he's been a letdown, right? From the moment that they drafted him, I expected him to be better. I expected that Rod Marinelli would be able to do something with him, but that hasn't been what it is. Meanwhile, that the edge rushers for the Dallas Cowboys are going to be great. Everson Griffin had one of the better careers at Minnesota that we've seen for a defensive end and has more sacks of a Mike McCarthy offense than any other player in Minnesota Vikings history, and that includes Jared Allen, right? Jared Allen, excuse me. So we know that, but we also know that you lost a captain or could be the captain. You know that you lost a perennial Pro Bowler, and you also lost some depth. So already the Cowboys are having to fill in over here. And I'm talking about the Cowboys mostly because it's my team, and I know there's a lot of other people that care about the Cowboys, some that don't, but I care about the Cowboys. And these are Sooners, so I follow them a little bit more closely anyway. The other guy I want to talk about was showing out is CeeDee Lamb, who's probably going to end up being that number 3 receiver for the Dallas Cowboys. And Michael Irvin described CeeDee joining Dallas like Kevin Durant joining the Golden State Warriors. I wouldn't go that far because at the time that Kevin Durant joined the Golden State Warriors, he was an MVP. He was the best player in the league, and they were already the best team in the league. Dallas Cowboys hadn't been able to say that since 1996. So that's an over-exaggeration by a dude that wore the same jersey number that CeeDee Lamb is wearing now. So I'm sure that he wants to see CeeDee do better. That said, the idea that Lamb could be in a slot with Gallup on the numbers and Amari Cooper on the numbers and Blake Bell at the tight end position with Dak Prescott, Zeke Elliott, and that offensive line, that could be nasty. That could be nasty. That could be absolutely positively what we are looking for out here at Dallas, because I'm trying to get a Super Bowl. I'm trying to get Super Bowl national champion. And I haven't been able to get either one of them since 2000. I was 13 the last time either one of my football teams won something of significance. I would like to see that change. And I would sure as hell like to see a change with CeeDee Lamb at the slot, because those of you that watch CeeDee Lamb at Oklahoma know that he was the bomb. Like, he was going off. There's this iconic photo where 4 Texas defenders have him corralled, and he turned that into a touchdown. Because that's what CeeDee Lamb does, right? He also has a great opportunity to return punts for the Dallas Cowboys. And this is the magic year, right? You got to get it done this year. You got Dak on the franchise tag. That number's only going to go up after next year. Zeke got his money last year. He need to get back to playing like he did in 2016. We need to see the defense step up, and they can, because you got Clinton Dix back there. You got Jalen Smith, Leighton Vander Esch. They're going to get back on the program. We understand what they was doing beforehand. They're going to get back on the program. And I get Gerald McCoy being out is bad, but now you got that leader on your team and on your sideline. He's going to be able to help grow other guys up, like Tristan Hill, like Neville Gallimore. I'm here for this, right? I think this can work. And I think with Mike McCarthy as a head coach, dude that has won a Super Bowl before and knows what good quarterback play looks like. He likes Dak Prescott. They're putting in the offense. He's going to make it do what it do. I think this is going to be great. I'm not really that terrified of losing Gerald McCoy, though you'd rather have him than not. Let's be clear about that. But I don't think it's the end-all, be-all. You still got DeMarcus Lawrence out there. You still got, as I said, Everson Griffin out there. I get that everybody's going to be learning something new offensively for sure, but I don't think that that's going to be the roadblock that you think it is. Because all Mike McCarthy did in the offseason was watch film. Like, he called up coaches that he knew, and they would watch film in the mornings. This is when he didn't have a job. Imagine what he must be working at like right now, and how he and Jerry Jones were like hugging it out when he finally offered him the job and then pulled out that Johnny Walker Blue, and they got into it a little bit. You understand, right? Mike McCarthy did have this to say about Gerald McCoy, though, and I want to leave you with this. He's a perennial Pro Bowler, and he looked great. Can't say enough about the shape he's in, just the energy that he brings to our defensive front. I've had an opportunity to be with Gerald on probably too many Pro Bowls, because you coach multiple Pro Bowls. You're obviously there too much. He's a great fit for us. We look for him to be a force inside. If you're coaching the Pro Bowl, you're probably not coaching in the Super Bowl. That's what he's getting at, and I can understand where he's coming from on that. All right, that is it for me. Deuces.